As a mother and as a Nigerian woman, the last couple of weeks have been very heavy on my heart. Two young girls have died in circumstances that have had us, asking questions. They've had us grieving. They've had us, questioning things. And whether you are a parent, an auntie, an uncle, a sibling, a friend, whoever you are, as long as you're a human being, the point is that we all want the same thing, which is that our daughters can go out and come back safely, and our sons can grow into men who respect the dignity of others. We want our children to be able to go out, go to work, make connections, meet people, grow in their careers, be friends with people, and be able to come home in one piece, safely and with their dignity intact, also with their sense of self-worth untouched. But every time rape or sexual assault or sexual harassment happens and it becomes a national conversation, a national discussion, something very troubling happens. And instead of asking, did this person consent? The kind of questions we continue to see is, but why was she dressed like that? But why did she go out at night? But why did she go to his hotel room? Who was she with? Didn't she see the signs? Why did she dance like that? And somehow the conversation shifts, and then the victim is on trial again. And then she gets to be re-victimized all over again. So let us step back for a bit and let us ask the real questions, and let us really look at what really matters. Consent. Consent is not a reward for buying someone dinner. What you guys did was to eat, talk, connect, reconnect. It's not yes, I want you. It's not yes, take me home and take me. Consent is not granted because somebody came to your house. It's your space, yes, but it's that person's body, okay? Somebody can be in your personal, private space, but their body is still their own, and they still have agency over who gets access or not. Consent is not created because somebody kissed you. It's kiss, mouth to mouth. It doesn't mean you should go anywhere else. It doesn't mean I want your penis in my vagina. That's not consent. Consent is not permanent because somebody removed their clothes. Hello. She takes off her clothes and then she changes her mind and says, you know what? I don't want to do this. That means consent has been withdrawn. She takes off her clothes and then she's like, you know what? Let's do this another time. It doesn't mean she wants to do you right now. There's no consent, okay? Consent is not guaranteed because you've had sex before. You slept with her yesterday. Doesn't mean that she wants to sleep with you today. Did you get it? She slept over, you guys had sex last night, and in the morning she has a change of heart. She doesn't want you in her. And then you decide that, no, I've been there, I'm going to do that. There's no longer consent there. Consent is not owed because you paid a sex worker. Hello. So you paid her for it, right? And at some point she decides, you know what? I don't want to do this with you. For whatever reason. Maybe whatever the reason. I don't want to do this with you. Okay? Consent has been withdrawn. What you can be talking about is a refund. But access to her body? No. It's not your right. Consent is free, voluntary, ongoing agreement, and it can be withdrawn. Did you get that? Let me say it again for those in the back. Consent is a free, voluntary, ongoing agreement, and it can be withdrawn at any time. If she says no before anything starts, that's it, it's over. If she changes her mind after getting to your house, it's done, it's over. If she undresses and says, I don't want this anymore, that's the end of it. If intercourse has already started and she says, stop, I'm not doing it again, I don't want, I've changed my mind, it's over, end it. If she agrees to one sexual act but doesn't want another type, stop. Consent has been withdrawn, end it. If she's too frightened, intimidated, unconscious, or asleep, or in any state where she cannot make a free decision, there is no valid consent. I'm going to pause a bit on that. She's sleeping, and then you climb on her. She does not give you consent. There's no consent there. She's drunk. She's high. There's no valid consent there. If she was coerced, intimidated, or scared that she may not make it out of there alive or unharmed, there's no valid consent. You see, I need to break this thing down so that you understand these things. For both women and for both men who are having relations, sexual relations. So the question is never, what kind of woman is she? The question will always be, did she agree? Did she freely agree? Because no kind of clothing, no manner of flirting, no manner of dancing, no kind of visiting, and no previous sexual history takes away someone's right to say yes or no to a sexual connection. No is no. No is no. No doesn't need any side dishes. It's the main dish, it's the whole dish, it's everything. It doesn't need any elaboration. It doesn't need any qualification. It doesn't need any explanation. No. Stop. I'm not interested. I don't want this anymore. That's it. It's over. We can't build a safer Nigeria by telling our girls how to avoid being raped, how to avoid being sexually harassed, while failing to teach our boys and men about having respect for women. And that's another person's body. It's not theirs to take. Any woman's body around you is not yours for the conquering. Boys and men, you need to learn how to respect boundaries that women have around their bodies, their space, and themselves. Our sons need to learn that discipline, self-control is strength. And our daughters need to know that no is a complete sentence. And all of us need to stop making victims defend their character, before we hear their pain. It takes a lot of courage for somebody who has been sexually abused, sexually harassed, to come out, especially in a society like ours, Nigeria, where they are going to make it your fault. Therefore, that person deserves some dignity. While we want to gather the evidence and the facts around it, we must respect somebody until it is proven that this person is not saying the truth. But until then, I will believe first and ask questions later.